How do you find a good husband in Miami?
Very difficult.
What's the biggest challenge with that?
Not to be a whore.
Listen, we out here in the streets of Miami. We're about to ask some amazing questions, get some amazing answers, and see what they got to say about some of the stuff we got lined up for you guys. So what I want you to do me a favor, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel, like and comment what other questions you guys want us to ask, and we'll see you guys soon. Let's go. Do you think a man and a woman should have equal rights in business?
Yes,
Why yes?
because a woman brings a certain, aspect to the business, and a man does as well. And if you hone in on both of those, then you can make them work well together, and it is equal.
Would you invest into a business that's owned by a man or owned by a woman?
Owned by a woman.
Why?
Women have more attention to detail, and they're more nurturing and caring towards the customers.
What's the one job you had that you really loved?
Believe it or not, man, I had a little detailing business when I was in high school. I love cars, and detailing cars is a very cool way to get intimate with it. You get to feel the lines, feel the body. I'm in finance, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm doing that kind of stuff now, but the goal is to get back to where I could be with cars.
So what made you stop your passion and go into finance?
Oh, I mean, money, man. Miami's not cheap. But the whole goal is to, focus on that, get that income, and then slowly make my way back into my passion.
How much money do you need to make in Miami to survive, in your opinion?
I think you could be probably comfortable with like 100 grand, after taxes, if you're very responsible with your money. You don't go out every night. I mean, you make your own lunch. You have a very strict schedule. You stick to it, and don't try to impress people you don't know.
What's the number one job that you loved?
Ooh, salesperson.
Really?
Yeah.
How long have you been doing sales?
About a year now.
And what do you sell?
Well, I used to sell, it was more like loyalty membership products for hotels and stuff, and right now I'm a client intake specialist at a marketing firm right now.
Gotcha. And what does that mean, client intake specialist?
So basically, I call and qualify people for our services, and these are more like high-end services.
So what's the one tip you would give a salesperson out there if they want to become the best?
Be yourself, and always, always, always listen to your mentors. Always. They know what's right.
Who's the number one mentor you had in your life?
My father.
Really? What did he teach you?
My father taught me how to be myself, how to be the most confident person I can be, and honestly, not to be scared of anyone, especially here in Miami. You got people judging you.
That's the number one thing about sales. Just don't give a shit.
Exactly that.
I love it. One goal for 2023 for the viewers.
Ooh, make $100,000.
What do you do for work right now?
Now I'm the CFO for a biotech company.
How did you become a CFO? Like, people want to know, how do I get to the top? How did you get there?
I got my MBA, got a biotech degree, and it was several steps over many years.
Someone that's 25 years old, they just finished college, they don't know what to get themselves into. They're good with money, they're good with finance. How can they get to the CFO position if they really aspire to be one?
Find a good mentor and follow them, come in under them.
What is the one thing you got from your mentor?
Access to jobs that you don't find on Indeed.
What's the one skill set someone should focus on to become successful in finance?
Learn about different types of asset classes and which perform well in various types of economic climates.
This is reporting live. You have no idea what we just saw. It's crazy, unbelievable. Somebody just literally jumped off and committed suicide. Little moment for the person. I hope the family. I don't have any words to say. But outside of that, we have some amazing questions coming up. But it's crazy. It's what happens in Miami. What's your favorite job you ever had?
This job right now.
I love it. What do you do?
I do sales and marketing.
Sales and marketing. I love it. What's the number one tip for a salesperson to become successful in sales?
I think just commit, 100%. You got to commit to what you're doing. If you're just like half in, half out, you're not going to get anywhere. So 100% effort, be super positive, and be studious. Learn from the best people. Just think about what else could you be possibly doing. Like if you're already doing something, why not give it 100%? You're already there. So don't waste your time. Invest 100% of your effort into doing something, because otherwise you're just going to be doing it half-assed and you're probably going to quit and do something else. So 100% or nothing.
What's the number one habit for 2023 that you're focused on?
Discipline. It's not about the intensity of your effort, it's the consistency. Every single day, success is boring. Do what other people don't want to do and you'll make it.
How do you find a good husband in Miami?
Oh my God, very difficult.
What's the biggest challenge with that?
Not to be a whore.
So when it comes to relationships and when it comes to business, the husband wants to go work 80 hours a week, 90 hours a week to bring food to the table. What is your say on that?
I also do that.
So you also hustle.
Yes.
So what's the biggest challenge when it comes to a relationship and he's hustling all the time and the woman wants to spend time with him? How do you overcome that?
Spend more quality time on weekends.
What if they have to work on weekends?
He doesn't have to work on weekends. Come on.
Let me ask you this. Would you rather be with an entrepreneur husband or an employee husband?
Entrepreneur.
Why?
more time.
When you say more time for what?
More time to do whatever he wants or whatever I want.
What's the number one tip to become successful in a relationship, in your opinion?
Communication.
So what is the biggest flaw in most people when they actually, don't communicate? What's the biggest mistake you see them make?
Anger issues. Not sitting down, talking it out, making assumptions.
Would you want them to work 95 hours a week or work 9 to 5 only?
95 hours a week.
More money, man.
So what's the biggest mistake you made this year in 2022, in your opinion, financially?
Spending more that was coming in.
What'd you spend money on?
Every day, going out to eat. Like today, we're 500 in the hole. We're about to go spend some more. It's just Miami life. You know
So
what I mean?
why are you doing that in Miami? Why? Why not?
Because of them, because friends from out of town. When you live in Miami, people are constantly visiting you. You got to entertain them.
One tip for someone to become successful in Miami, what would it be?
Grind it out. Find different hustles to do, whether it's dog sitting, whether it's being on the phone, telecommunicating, whatever it is, just hustle out because living out here, 9 to 5, ain't paying the bills.
All right.
What about you?
Networking. Learn as much as you can from the internet and learn as much as you can from the people around you who are successful, who are in the position that you want to be in.
Last question, 2023 goals, go ahead.
Triplets.
2023 goals have kids?
Kids, yeah.
I love it. Congratulations. Hope you guys have triplets. God
Thank
bless
you,
you guys.
thank you.
We had some amazing questions answered tonight. It was an incredible night. Stay tuned. Do me a favor. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next year in the next video. Let's go.